Okay, we should be good. If my mouse would never die. Just give me 1 second. Go live. Blah. I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting. But we should be good to go now. Yep. Okay, yep, good evening. Welcome to the Doom Live. Welcome to Slaggers. Featuring me. It's been a while since I've done one of these, haven't I? Yes, and there is a lot to talk about. I don't know why I didn't ping anyone. Oh, I had that turned off. If you're watching on a live stream, we're in a studio now. We have a studio that I built in one night, and it's horrible. I forgot to move that, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, what is there? Tregle, if you're able to ping, please do, because I need the viewers, in all honesty. But where have we been? Where have we been? Well, the big story of the past, God, what has it been, week, is the presidential election, and now things are heating up in that end because multiple news outlets are reporting that there is a DOJ special counsel being appointed to investigate the Apollo Corman campaign for election crimes. Multiple outlets such as Inside Edition and C-SPAN have reported that. C-SPAN actually has the PDF of that. Let me see if I can read it. I have not confirmed this myself, but it's damning if it is true. You are hereby commanded to blah, 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 any documentation, wire communication, or otherwise properly useful information regarding the Apollo Corman campaign for president, videography, or other materials regarding criminal conduct as well. Some people are saying this is criminal. Are suggesting this is election interference. I've asked T-Soups for comment earlier tonight in game after the session. She didn't answer, probably didn't see it. But the Corman campaign probably on hot water with FTN itself because, well, apparently the Apollo campaign does not have time due to real life obligations, which I respect. Because work Monday through Saturday and Sunday is church. So I want to hear from you on this. What do you think about the recent shiz that's going on? We do have someone on the line right now, Gorilla My Boy 6, who apparently has things. What things those are, I do not know, but you're live. Whenever you're ready. Hello? Your mic is off. Doesn't really work. Oh, we have the original doc. That's going to be interesting. Let me share my screen for you. Okay, here we are. This is the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia asking whoever may receive this to appear and testify before the grand jury of the United States any documentation, wire communication, or otherwise properly useful information regarding the Apollo Corman campaign for president, videography, photography, or other materials of evidential value showing criminal conduct of any person subject to the special counsel's investigation. I am working to figure out what's going on with the DOJ. They're probably not going to comment on this until much later, but Toxicos is apparently the special prosecutor on that in. Oh, you can't talk about it? Okay. We also have the Cassiar immunity, so we can't spam the fifth. So we've obtained that, and obviously people are going to jail, myself included, probably. We have a couple of people. Mr. Cho, who wants to speak? You're on the Doom Live. What's up?
I mean, I'm not gonna say much more. I'm not gonna say a whole lot about this, but I just think it's funny that. Actually, never mind. I'm probably gonna get indicted if I say anything, so I can't really say much. But like, just read between the line here, folks. I mean, Apollo starts running a campaign. This like importation of voters that Apollo's been charged with. If he can import votes from Ridgeway, I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. What's the double standard here?
So you're saying there's allegedly a double standard between the T and Apollo campaign for allegedly doing the same thing?
Look at the fact that, okay, so, you remember, right, with George and T, there was this pandemonium over T getting Ridgeway imported votes, right?
Yes.
And so you look at this now where Apollo is fairly and legally getting people to join the group, and now you're having Pioneer Attack Dogs stick their hand up and go, "Hey, you're not supposed to do this now." What is this? What are we doing here?
There's no double standard.
Okay,
all right,
so
who's speaking?
BXWJ.
Good evening.
Hello.
So you say there is no double standard?
No, there isn't. And I want to say this, John. You know I was from the Georgia administration. You know I was UN ambassador. I was a part of his cabinet. When I say this, there's no double standard. I can say that with you guys knowing. I was on Georgia's side during the election.
So then, okay, so I want you to explain this to me fully here. What is different about P importing voters from Ridgeway than Apollo getting people to join the group?
There's no significant proof. Simple.
Are you certain? Because I'm pretty sure there are videos leaked about that.
Okay, well, there's also videos, screenshots, whatever, of Apollo Corman in an Italian row mafia gangster Discord server importing votes. An Italian mob.
Okay, but why are you deflecting away from T here?
There's no significant proof. There's only a picture of people in military uniforms at the polling booths.
I don't know about that. Hold on. Can you get Gato up here, John?
Yes. Let me get him up here. I'm doing like 5 things at once.
I mean, it just looks like we have video and a voice message from T that's been posted repeatedly about her importing voters from Ridgeway.
You're welcome to come down to the studio, by the way, if you'd like to get in game.
And now we have Apollo. I don't see how it's hard to. The criminal underground is a pretty big part of NUSA. That's just how it is. It's big on DC. It's a major part of our active player base. And you're telling me that Apollo being investigated for this now is not different than T getting away with importing voters from Ridgeway when there's an actual video clip of her saying that she needs votes from Ridgeway. I don't get the logic.
Well, there isn't proof of it happening. There might be proof of her saying that. That's an opinion. Everyone has a right to an opinion. Is there proof of it happening?
So I'd like to say hola, John. Muy buenos días, John.
Buenas
¿Cómo
noches,
estás?
¿cómo estás?
I love how you've gotten better.
Buddy, I grew up with a Spanish household.
Yeah, but you couldn't speak English, Spanish quickly. Anyways, back to the point. Um,
One.
so yeah, yeah. So what I've seen here, is if there is misconduct in any of the campaigns, it should be investigated because we need to keep this above board in both sides.
Okay.
We
Well,
can't.
I also want to bring up the point of that investigation committee that you were the chairman of. You have
Huh?
a history of investigating things.
What are we talking about now? We're getting off topic here, aren't we?
I'm not. I'm not. This is about Gato. He likes to investigate tea soups. He hasn't investigated anyone else when proof
I
has
think
been given.
Gato here is calling for investigations of both campaign if there's wrongdoing. This isn't
Yeah, that's what I'm
politically
saying.
motivated.
I'm not saying. I'm saying that if there's any wrongdoing, then both sides should be investigated because we need to keep this above board. We need to hold the two parties
What
or
has tea
two
soups done?
people running.
What has tea soups done during this election cycle?
There is an allegation, sir, and if there's
What
something
is the
wrong, it
allegation?
needs to be
What is the
investigated.
allegation?
Mister,
What is the
Mister,
allegation?
please, sir,
Answer the question. What is the allegation?
sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
What's lovely,
Thank you for the answer.
Mister House Majority Leader? Would you like to let me speak so you can get your answer?
I'd like to know the allegation.
Well, the one that the senator is bringing up.
Oh,
If there's any
that was
wrongdoing,
last.
With no proof apparently, despite the fact that he sent a voice
That was
message
last.
actively conspiring
Congressman,
to import voters from Ridgeway.
That was last
Congressman,
election
please
cycle.
let me
That was
speak.
last election cycle.
Okay,
Congressman.
how does any of this relate to the topic at hand regarding the alleged
Exactly.
investigation?
Exactly. We're getting off topic here because the House
Yeah,
Majority
Gato
Leader is
brought us off
derailing us by forcing Gata to talk about the August 19th committee like it's somehow relevant to the current conversation.
Because
No, you're
I
saying
just
that
said we need to investigate if there's any wrongdoing. Because we need to keep both campaigns above board so
needs to
people
be
trust
right.
the system.
Okay. Well, it needs to be investigated, Gato.
Any
to tell
wrongdoing or any allegations that come up,
No,
sir.
no.
That's what needs to be investigated. No, sir. Sir, I'm talking from a law perspective. I'm sorry, but I'm talking from a law perspective. Have you seen administrative law classes? No, because you're in high school. So please let me speak.
What has tea soups
Okay,
done?
thank
To
you.
be investigated.
Let me speak, sir. You have not seen a single class of administrative law. So let me speak because I know procedure, I know doctrine, I know jurisprudence because I'm forced to read American jurisprudence. So please, let me speak.
Go ahead.
Thank you. If there's any wrongdoing about any campaign, it must be investigated. I'm not pointing fingers about any wrongdoing by any one campaign. What I'm saying is, if there's any allegation with any provable evidence, it needs to be investigated because we need to maintain the trust that the people have in our electoral system. We just can't have another allegation that brings down the system. We just can't have, another close election that might be in contest because people don't trust the system. That's not how democracy is supposed to work. We need to make the process as transparent for the people so people can believe in it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, we need to investigate anyone because, I am a crazy partisan motherfucker. No. I'm saying we should take with.
It's my turn to speak. You spoke, it's my turn.
Go ahead, please.
Sir, I'm not done.
Oh my.
It's a repeating circle of what you're saying.
But how is what Gato is
Mr.
saying
Chu, please be quiet. Mr. Chu, please be quiet. Please stop.
Okay, but no. Okay, how is what he's saying disagreeable?
Conversation. Please stop. Let Gato speak.
Congressman, the point the senator is bringing, what is wrong with what I'm saying? I'm saying that we need to keep everyone accountable because everyone.
I'll tell you what is wrong.
Everyone is equal to the law.
Hasn't done anything questionable this election cycle. Okay. You're saying
Congressman,
that
did you hear what I said?
Yes, you're saying that every side needs to be investigated for actions, right?
If there's any wrongdoing, it's a conditional.
No.
If there's any wrongdoing, not everyone needs to investigate it.
And what
Please do
needs to
not
be
omit
investigated?
important information about my statement. That's why rumors start. That's why people start rumors and fight over stupid shit because
Hey,
people
are you gonna let me talk?
forget that.
Are you gonna let me talk? Are you gonna let me talk?
Congressman,
I
I'm just allowing.
have a
I'm just
question
repeating
for all
exactly
of
you did.
you.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it, John. Let's
I
hear
have
it.
a question
Let's hear
for
it.
all of you. Given the investigation, this apparent investigation that's going on, how do you think it? Let's say if Apollo gets indicted, he cannot run anymore. Do you see anyone else clearly running against T-Soups?
I mean, okay, first off, even if Apollo is indicted, I don't think that necessarily makes him invalid to run his campaign. Everybody would see that as obviously politically motivated, especially randomly now that he's running against T-Soups. But in that, yes, we have several very good candidates that I would trust with my heart to run.
And for you?
Well, in my point of view, I do believe.
Can I talk now? I'm being silenced.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to go back to the point where I got interrupted by Gatto.
Oh my
Mr.
God!
Cho.
Can we just go on?
Okay.
Congressman,
No,
I'm sorry,
exactly.
but we already moved on from the problem. The moderator has made another question.
Let me talk.
You have 15 seconds. And then everyone else has 15 seconds to respond.
Hello? Hey, can I hear me?
The only side that has done wrongdoing which needs to be investigated is the Apollo Corman campaign. Thank you.
Can I talk?
Okay.
And I respond to the.
Oh my bad.
Let the new guy speak. I'd like to hear from him.
Of course, yeah.
I was listening to the whole Mr. Chu and VX debate. I mean, I don't know what to say, but like, come on, bro. That voice message that Tisu said, sure, that's opinion, bro. But like, listen, bro. Listen. Hold on, sir. Let me finish, bro. Hold on, bro. Let me finish, little bro. It's the evidence of intent, bro. Why are you acting so retarded, bro? It's the evidence of intent. What are you yapping about? It's the evidence of intent. Hold on, sir. I'm speaking. Hold on, sir. Let me finish, bro. Let me finish. Shut your ass up real quick, bro.
Nobody is speaking, buddy.
So listen. That the individual, like, listen, bro. Like, she explicitly said, she explicitly said that it started a war to gain votes in a recorded message, bro. That's intent, bro. That's legit intent.
Last election cycle.
Okay, but like she wasn't tried for her crimes. There was a whole investigation cycle. She shut that down.
Proof.
There is significant proof.
Show me.
She had a whole legal counsel that got shut down, bro. You haven't read the document. I'll show you this right now. Give me a second. Actually, I can bring the people that were in her council too, bro. I can bring her two up there. Hold on, let me pull it up.
I want to see the documentation.
I will. Let me pull up the docs. Let me pull up the docs real quick.
Actually, can you be quiet?
Stealthy.
You never shut up.
Can I respond the allegations that Mr. The representative House Majority Leader said?
Huh?
Can I answer to the allegation that the House Majority Leader said? The comment he made, not the allegation. I'm sorry.
Wait, what? He said what from my bad, bro? He said what about the allegations?
No, not allegations. A comment he made. I'd like to make a few.
Oh, yeah, continue. I apologize. Continue. Wait, gotcha real quick. Wait, my bad, but like, look at General real quick, bro. She had a whole council investigating her. That same people got fired. How are you gonna tell me that's like she didn't do anything wrong? Why did she fire them? Tell me, VX. Why did she fire them? Or why did the AG fire them?
You can ask T-Soups yourself that. I don't represent.
I mean, it's raising eyebrows out here. I mean, there's an intent of voice message right there. Everything went according to plan. She said, "Hold on, sir. I'm talking. I'd like your, please, sir. I'll let you speak. Well, sir, I'm talking. I'd appreciate if you could shut the hell up, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, so let me continue. She said, hold on, sir, hold on, bro. First of all, she said, I will give votes if I make a war. She made a war, right? She made a war, bro. All right.
Actually, no.
And then she'll get votes. I'll get some screenshots later. Someone pinging their server to vote
You're saying the wrong person. I was UN ambassador during this time.
And then hold on. She said she'll make peace with Ridgeway. She didn't make peace with Ridgeway on the first exact day. Everything went according to plan. I'll get you your proof later. I got you.
I want it right. I want it now.
I'll get you it later. You'll see in community news in a bit.
I mean, you know, I think it's rich. I think it's rich. The House Majority Leader insists that, you know, to ask these questions and then tries to go and play defense for.
Yeah, I mean, like.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. It's pathetic
and then House Majority Leader, and then you're telling me if I get the evidences, you will investigate T-Soups. Will you investigate T-Soups?
I never said that.
Okay. No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Will you though?
I'm not in the position to
investigate. No. You can open up a committee. Will you do that though? If I gave you the evidences right now.
You can. That's up to the speaker.
All right, Mr. Fortnite, Mr. Gabriel, Mr. Chu. I want to make something very clear to you. These investigations have already been investigated. The House of Representatives has no merit in investigating anything at this point. It's already been done. The special counsel found no wrongdoing. It's over.
So can I finally answer to the little point that the House Majority Leader said?
Okay, so stop calling for congressional investigations. The House is not going to do that. It's over. It's done. You've beaten these allegations basically into the ground with how much you've tried to put everyone on blast for them. It's getting old. It really is.
Congressman, excuse me, Mr. Speaker, who are you talking to?
I'm talking to all three of you. Stop saying that she meddled with a foreign government. She didn't. The special counsel already acknowledged that she did not. She was cleared of all wrongdoing. There is no point continuing to call for Congress to impeach her. If you wanted to impeach President T-Soups, you should have done it 2 months ago.
I don't think that's what anybody's saying.
Wait, hold on.
Congressman.
Congressman.
Okay. Y'all have clearly gone
Mr.
wild.
John.
This is my show. I can do whatever I want. I don't even know where we are to this point, and I'm enjoying the drama. But one at a time, please. The topic at hand is on the investigation against Apollo.
Okay, I'd like to comment on that because some comments made by the Speaker of the House. Mr. Speaker, I never said that a congressional investigation should be opened. Were you here from the beginning where my comments were speak? Mr. House Majority Leader, I did not call for congressional investigation. What I called for was if there's any wrongdoing from any side, it should... Mr. House Majority Leader, I am asking you, please allow me to speak.
Wait, can we hear this?
Everybody allows you to speak.
Okay.
Dude, you're schizophrenic.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, my man. And you're a fucking high schooler. But anyways.
Yeah, I am. And I'm smarter than you. I'm more intelligent than you. I'm more mature than you.
Would you guys fucking... Jesus Christ, this is fucking Roblox.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys,
like, goddamn, calm down.
Shadow,
I'm trying to say that...
No,
Mr. Speaker, I was talking about meeting some allegations that you did.
Okay.
I was not calling for any congressional investigation.
Okay.
I'm just saying the
obvious. I was talking to Mr. Chu then. I'm sorry, okay? I was talking to Mr. Chu then, who's calling for a congressional investigation, okay? Whoever was calling for
either.
Someone said open an investigation into T-Soups.
Arthur Chen said that. Wait, hold on, Arthur Chen. If new evidence comes to light, would you open an investigation? If new evidence comes to light, would you open an investigation? That's my
Depends on what the evidence shows. I mean, it depends.
If it shows the same evidence that was shown in Apollo's FEC thing, will you open an investigation? Tell me this right now.
I mean,
yes or no?
If the evidence is a banana peel, then no. If the evidence is something worthwhile, then yes. It depends. I can't answer if I don't have the evidence.
Thank you. I just wanted to know that. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone has evidence of it, I will happily look into it. But I'm not going to waste the House's time with meritless investigations like the one that has already been trying to be pushed. Like, like the kangaroo committee, Mr. Gaviera, that you led. It was a
Are we
kangaroo
defender or
committee.
no?
Congressman, I'd like to address a couple points from that. The committee I led, it was led because nobody else wanted the job. I was literally asked to lead because no one wanted the job. I was thrown into the position that I didn't want. I took it out of responsibility. Now, talking about that committee, we did not investigate any kind of election interference because the law did not allow us to do that, and I did not truly believe that anything was done. We just investigated what the law allowed us to do, and that's what we did. I do not believe that bringing up the August 19th committee is relevant to the discussion at hand, because the August 19th committee was truly just an investigation on the event that happened that night. And the investigation was just a mere recommendations to make recommendations because we just didn't have the power to do anything else. And we did push the recommendations with a majority vote in the committee.
You recommended to impeach our president and our vice president for essentially hogwash. Like that was the result.
Sir, it was due to constitutional violations which were specified in the recommendations.
Yeah, constitutional recommendations, my ads. They were all hogwash.
Thank you. I'm finally unmuted. But look.
Hey Trego, your stream isn't working. It never has.
Oh no, I'm seeing it. I don't know what's wrong with you.
I'm seeing it too.
Also, I'd like to is Ghost Bleed here? I'd like to say that his dog, the dog bar, damn, that's a good dog.
Okay. Now, let's see. Okay, Mr. Chu.
Yeah, that's me. What's up?
No, sorry, not Mr. Chu. Sorry, I'll get back to you in a second. Okay, Gato. What I want to know is why your minority caucus is trying to obstruct the business of the House, including who I see is in the channel, the disgraced former House clerk, self-described convicted felon, Lucky Vinnick.
Can you explain? Okay, so wait. For context, can you explain to us what happened at this House session?
Okay, I proposed a 33-page new set of standing rules, and apparently Lucky Vinnick had some problems with that, including, as he said, it, quote, gives me all the power to appoint committees and do whatever I want without any checks and balances. Clearly, he's a terrible clerk because he didn't actually read the resolution. He gives me power to appoint select committees, not standing committees, which is literally every committee that was in there. The majority and minority leaders still had the power to do that. And because of his objections, his fellow congressmen voted to nay the standing rules. So now we have no standing rules that we can work with. The House is set at a standstill until Mr. Vinnick releases his hold on them.
Congressman, may I answer the question?
Hold on. No, let me just say that it's not Lucky Vinnick that is doing that. It's a member of your own caucus that is influencing that.
You didn't read it. You told me and Arthur. They didn't even read it.
Didn't need to. I did what I needed to do, and I got briefed on certain factors that made it unfavorable for the general populace of the House, and therefore, we pushed it for a no.
Also, I just want to say, we're
now accepting ad reads for Doom Live.
This whole thing,
yes.
Your own party has done this before, by the way, Mr. Chen. In the Senate, when plutocrats took control, we saw pioneers block the Senate continuously for months and months on end just to not allow us to elect a president pro tempore for absolutely no reason other than petty personal business. So really, I think it's kind of rich that you're attacking our lovely opposition representatives and our opposition members here when your own party did this exact same thing, including walking out to destroy quorum in the Senate earlier like 2 months ago.
I had no part in that, nor did I support their actions, nor was I a participant in them. I do not think that was right then. I do not think it's right now. And I think what you guys are doing are simply obstructing the agenda of the American people by ensuring we don't have any rules to work with.
And
it's disgraceful, Senator.
By the way, you guys are... No, I'd like God to speak. Go, Gato.
Can I answer the question?
I don't even know where the question was, but okay, sure.
Okay, Congressman, I'm sorry. I was not present at the session, but I do believe that at this time the Pioneer Caucus holds 18 members, if I'm not wrong. I may be mistaken. Please fact check me on it if I am. So I do not believe that it is obstructionist. It's just that the other members didn't show up, and the ones that did voted against it. That's just legislative procedure. That's how laws are passed.
I mean, I just want you to look at the fact that aside from us supporting Representative Gatto, Forward literally gave up on running candidates for House because we knew the Pioneer chokehold would be too great, and now we're seeing this like Pioneer Caucus, which has a supermajority, struggle to govern this same chamber. I don't understand it. What happened?
I mean,
What I will say is that's a majority, Mr. Chu, and the reason why I say that is definitively for the past however long that us pioneers have held the House. And what I will say is I am a devout pioneer through and through. But the split is those who are loyalists to the administration and those who are, foundationally against it. So we kind of have all these people who do have different ideologies, that do have different opinions on the administration, all that good stuff. But they ran as pioneers because they didn't really have a choice but to, because that's all who was winning elections. But I'm seeing now that as the Forward Party, if I'm assuming correctly, holds control in the Senate, we start to see more people start to run as Forward, which I support 110%. I love competition. 100% support competition, love friendly competition. But artificially, there is technically two caucuses within the Pioneer Caucus, which is the loyalist and the not. So
I mean, I thought with Hark being, for better term of word, kicked out, that we'd see these divisions start to close, but evidently they have not.
A moment of silence for Gorilla My Boy 6, whose bank just shut down.
Yeah, I'd rather not. He's a troll.
Actually, I rank that tragedy above Hurricane Helene. I'm sorry, Gorilla.
And that's what I don't like about you. It's now that and the Holocaust that you have joked about, okay? And you're laughing
This
at that,
is
which
so
is really sad.
Can we get 50 likes?
Thank you so much.
Speaking of the whole loyalist versus unloyalist debate.
It's cool that you guys are joking about the Holocaust and Hurricane Helene.
Damn. Hold on, let me cry in the ocean real quick, which happens to be T-Soup's front yard.
Remy, this is why people don't respect you, and you wonder why.
VX, Ed Remy.
You are getting so heated
okay.
over Roblox politics.
Here's
it's not
here's
Roblox
my point.
politics. It's called that. He's laughing about the Holocaust.
When did I say anything about the Holocaust?
We are being live streamed on YouTube. So I'd rather not.
I didn't mention it. You mentioned it. You're gonna get fucking John moderated.
Nice.
God. Or sorry, I can't profanity. Sorry, I didn't mean to use profanity.
Profanity's fine.
Okay.
Anyway, you said something about a pro-Pluto, not Pluto. What am I talking about? A pro-administration, anti-administration thing going on.
Yep. And you saw that. You saw that in the last administration, the Godson administration, who happens also to have a diss track out on them. But
yes, you have that posted.
yeah. Yeah, that happened in the last administration where you had like the military and the BOG when it fresh came. We had loyalist people and we had anti-administration people kind of running the military, and it caused a lot of problems. And now we're starting to see that in not the military, but rather our House. The Senate doesn't seem to have that issue because there's the Forward and then there's Pioneer Caucus and there's no other people that have any sort of disseminating or dissenting ideas. But in the House, definitively, there is a pro-administration and anti-administration caucus division between the Pioneer Caucus as a whole. And then you have the independent folks. So,
look, okay, I just want to say really quick, okay? With this new party, with Forward being conclusively the opposition party now. No more three party, it's two party now. What we're looking to do with this is, okay, we're building away from George Godson. He's gone, okay? He's literally personally threatened me before because I shit-talked him in NUSA General. His dream is over, okay? We're trying to make a more facilitating.
sorry to interrupt you.
opposition.
Hold on. I'll get right back to you, John. Is your YouTube stream, will it show if I screen record something?
No, I'm currently on a holding slide. Where it's
Okay.
just audio
Okay.
only.
Oh wait, it won't let me share my screen. Never mind.
No, because
Damn.
someone's streaming whatever the hell that is.
Anyway,
But please tell me what you were about to stream, though.
may
VX.
I
Come on.
continue?
Wait.
Here.
Ronald, can you unstream something so I can stream?
Are you doing your
something?
diss track?
No.
No, I just wanted to show something.
Let's see it.
Let's
see it. Let's see it. Watch
Let's
it be
see
something stupid. Watch it be something dumb.
Can you guys see this?
No,
No,
not
it's not
loading.
loading.
it's not loading.
Do you have data
not.
that you can connect to? It's not
Bro's
loading.
Bro's using his mobile hotspot to stream right now.
The Cricket
Actually, no, I'm
mobile
using my
hotspot.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, me too. I'm using my phone data right now.
You guys see this?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Okay.
I can.
I
Hey,
still can't
moderation,
roll
just letting
into
y'all
that.
know that is against my will that they're showing that. So do not moderate me again for that.
Well, what's being shot? I can't see it.
That is true. That is true. The first and the second line are both true. 100%. Yes, I did draw that. And while I say yes, it is a tragedy, but most people, 90% of the people, including members of the population that was affected, largely do joke about it because that is the best way that they deal with trauma of past generations. So I will say that yes, well, it was wrong for me to do that. It was a correct assumption and pretty much sum up of what happened on August 19th. So
Wow, I can't
yeah.
believe we're canceling a Jeremy Cross here.
Yeah,
Well,
there has been far
Wait,
worse things that people have done. There's been people who have done far worse things and have been not moderated. So, because like as I explained to a great faction of people that decide that enforce the rules on the facility, what I said is that sure, yes, 9 million people tragically lost their lives during the Holocaust and all that good stuff. While people do from that population still make jokes about it, I did apologize and all that good stuff. She largely posts memes of the communist regime that was also around during that time that killed almost triple the amount of people, and she does not get moderated. So, wanted to point that out.
Oh, you're really gonna get me taken down on YouTube, aren't you?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I didn't mean to, but I had to address it because he was trying to expose me for some whatever reason. I don't know. I already said I did it. So
Oh, I have some other screenshots that I can pull up, but I told you I'm not going to use them against you in public.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Is Arthur
Alright.
still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
If we get back to the actual
A
important things
source says allegedly you failed to take the oath when you became speaker and failed
That's
to
not
provide
true.
the agenda. You have anything to say about
Who
that?
administered your oath?
Yes, I provided the agenda 1 hour before as required. United told me in my DMs, which I can show if you want. He said, quote, "Sounds good. Make sure you give me the agenda. When you give me the agenda, you also announce to the reps is not required, but cover your tracks. Just a tip. Lot of ops." Close quote. Additionally, I did have the oath, and I'm going to post it in image chat room right now. I had the honor of President T-Soup swearing me in with the Honorable Rasmussen holding the Bible.
Bro said honor. Had the honor of getting sworn in by the president.
No,
Bucko,
I'll tell
this
you
lady.
that. There's a Bible in DC? Where?
A Bible in
How
the
do you
game,
get it?
say?
It was a spray paint that I spray painted onto Rath's arm. So whoever's saying that I didn't get the oath
wouldn't have
is
put anything on
lying.
Rath's.
So
I wouldn't touch Rath's arm with a 6-foot pole. Just saying.
Just saying.
Do you say
Not gonna-
Rathusen or Rathusen? How do you say it? Okay.
Rasmussen, whatever. I don't care. Either way, fine. You want my timestamps? Picture lucky. I don't forge screenshots like you. And by the way, I will be introducing another. You think it's funny? Oh
I
yeah,
think it's
it is funny. It is funny.
One of these days, I am going to run for Congress. I do not know when, but it might be
We'll run you
soon.
for president, John. We'll all vote for
John,
you.
if
Don't
you
worry.
run for president, I
And we're
will
still gonna
do
expect
everything
Doom
in
lives.
free.
We expect
I
Doom
will-
lives
I
while
will-
you're president too.
I was the co-chair in graphics for United's
And
campaign. I made the
nobody
funny memes. I'll get you.
I'll make a diss track on whoever's president at the time, John.
What are we discussed? We began this stream with Apollo Kerman, and now I don't even know what we're talking about.
Okay, let me give my comment on Apollo Corman since I haven't had a chance to do that yet.
Yes,
Let's
please.
hear it. Let's hear it,
Let's
Mr.
get
Please,
back
let's
on the
hear it.
track.
I'm
Holy
pumped. I'm pumped.
Okay,
Let's
Apollo. Okay, let's address things one by one. Several people have called this politically motivated. Let's talk about that. It's not. There's something called a special counsel, which is removed from the Department of Justice chain of command, and which is an independent voice. Actually, the man is in the chat right now. The Honorable Toxic Crust. He is a former district court judge. He's been out of this community for some time and was asked to come back in given the circumstances. It is not.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, we
Hey,
all know
Arthur-
Toxic Coast. We know who he is.
Arthur, special counsels in the past, not saying that Toxic House is one of them, but special counsels and, especially appointed people who are supposed to be bipartisan and actually politically, not, or apolitical as it's supposed to be said, has been proven to, in multiple occasions in the past, be not true. They do hold biases. And then also, originally as well, judges the same. Now you may use his experience as a judge as a, he is, his integrity is unimpeachable. It's not true. There are people who
It's
are
true.
horrible individuals. Now I don't really know Toxic House. I don't know what his intent is, but
I'm telling you that those are two facts that are undisputed. He's been out of the community for some time and is coming back to investigate so we can have an impartial lens look at this. Okay, and two, he's a former judge. Those are two undisputed facts, right?
Okay, then have a special counsel appointed or elected by the House of Representatives or the United States Senate to investigate these ordeals. Not this, like, do you know what I mean? Like, if there's somebody that's a political candidate that's running for something, I wouldn't, if I was president, have the DOJ appoint a special counsel to go investigate my opponent. That doesn't seem really productive.
The president did not order that.
Opposite.
The president had nothing to do with appointing the special counsel.
Okay, then who appointed her?
The Attorney General.
Appointed him? Okay, who appointed the Attorney General?
That's
or
not
nominated.
relevant. The president nominated the Attorney General, but he has not been confirmed, and he did not take orders from the president. The Attorney General received a report from the FBI saying that there may have been criminal activity going on in the Apollo Corman campaign, so him, being an appointee of the president, decided to appoint someone else to look into it so that he did not touch it.
Well, we'll see how it goes, and we'll see what comes out of it, and then we can, the court of public opinion can decide whether.
Congressman, speaking aside from the qualifications that the former judge may have, I would like to remind you that despite it being now every single thing he did null and void because Boulder does not exist anymore, he was a very not so nice president of the Colorado State Assembly. He was a very radical man who took radical decisions who we couldn't understand. It was with him and Maximonius, Toxic House, Maximonius, whatever. It was them who hold the state house hostage.
Also,
and their actions have shown that they are not rational people. So, that's my problem with Toxic House. He may have an awesome resume.
That even though, yes, there are electoral crimes and stuff like that, but most of the electoral crimes that we quote unquote have, all of them, and even then some, are enforced by the federal electoral commissions, which means that if there was something being done that is against the electoral regulations or against electoral law, the FEC, who is a government entity, would have investigated it, who is truly bipartisan and apolitical or whatever you want to say. They would have investigated it and disqualified said person for whatever Toxic House is investigating them for. So,
Remy.
1 second. Before we begin,
no. Hold on.
the United States Deputy Chief of Staff.
Stop. Remy, you do know they already investigated them They issued a final warning to him. They don't have any role play aspect in terms of criminal investigations. That's what the Toxic Kraus is looking into now. It's unfair to say that he is a redundant investigation when he is quite literally starting something new. The FEC has no power to investigate something criminally.
No, but they would, as a GM entity, would disqualify said individual if they were to violate the law. They already issued their warning. That's done. It's over. So for him to investigate that and try and get him convicted of a felony to disqualify him by our Constitution seems redundant.
There is no one else. Yes. No one is arguing that he should be disqualified. That is not the point of the special counsel.
I need to make a public service announcement. Oh wait.
That's not the point of the special counsel. The point of the special counsel is not to get him disqualified. That is not the point of it.
Toxic Kraus is saying that he has never talked to the president and shown a screenshot in image chat room showing that he has never talked with the president. Make of that as you will. Back to you.
Hell, John, I've defended Alvaro Uribe, a Colombian president, and I've never spoken to him. Things that happen, eh?
Gamers of Doom Live, I would just like to say hello and good evening from somewhere in Kentucky. I hope
everyone burn down the House chamber under your watch. I'm gonna do it. Sorry.
What was that?
No, you didn't hear nothing, Ritos.
That's okay. We'll take care of you real good, Remy. We'll take care of you.
I would also like to say that Apollo Kerman, a representative from the campaign, has been invited to speak on Doom Live, but I have not received Apollo or a representative from the campaign. I reached out to them, but there is no response as of now. But the door is open if they want to come on.
Apollo Corman
doesn't do anything crazy.
A troll. I don't know what you guys are thinking. Mr. Chu. Mr. Chu, okay, can someone mute Remy because he keeps interrupting me and I can't understand anything he says.
Sorry.
Okay. Why is your party supporting a troll candidate for president? He's literally taking the entire campaign period to just troll the public in hopes of winning office. Like, I don't know what your plan is with him.
Well, first off, I don't support him yet. There's primaries before people can vote for him or not. But I'm not going to sit here and let the integrity of one of our candidates be attacked for no good reason. I've known Apollo for 8 years. We go back a way long time, since 2017 when I was first in this, okay? I ran the Democratic Party with him back then. It was a dead party, but he did it with me anyway. This man is a great person. I trust him with my party if he is the nominee wholeheartedly. I don't like to see our candidates being attacked on integrity when I know more than anybody that he is a great person for president.
Well, he described himself as a troll to me. I was in a call with him and his running mate, Little Fortnite, and I asked him why he's been trolling the campaign, and he said, quote, "It's just for the campaign period," close quote. He even admits to being a troll. Like, why? I don't understand why your party and why you are defending a little troll for president. I don't get it.
Because he can run his campaign the way he wants to.
I asked this question earlier, but should Apollo not run anymore? Do you think there'd be anyone within the Forward Party that would actually have a chance?
We have many great people in the party that I would want to run for president if Apollo gets disqualified.
Such as?
And that may... I'm not going to name any people yet because I'll talk about that in private.
And finally agreed on restoring them.
I'm able to hear my YouTube. This microphone.
We'll be...
A little bit, yes.
Yeah, that distracted me. But,
I'm so sorry. I just realized it was playing. I haven't been able to hear it.
But if Apollo is unjustly disqualified for whatever reason, we'd want to look into maybe looking at some more bipartisan candidates. Actually, I'm not going to name any names. I don't want to name any people here yet.
Like Harkology.
Well, actually, let me be devil's advocate.
No, we did not ask for that,
president.
Absolutely not.
Harkology would be a great president. Let me list the reasons why. Because first, he can handle heat situations. He kept the House united, even though it was shit. When everyone resigned, when everyone was inactive, that dude kept it active. He can keep his cool. He is a man of integrity. He can keep his word. I can defend Harkology, and I would love to be his devil's advocate, and I would love to be his advocate because he's a great man, and he's treated me in a great manner. He's a great man. And he would make a fine president.
Didn't ask, but thank you so much for that.
Well, that's what democracy is about. You don't ask for anyone's opinion, but you get to hear it. It's an election.
That's perfectly fine, but
so I'm gonna say we would be looking at very great, very bipartisan people.
Damn, Toxic Host. Wow. I'm sorry for defending a great man with a great honor. I'm sorry.
Why did Ford barely run anybody in the last congressional election? We won 3 out of 7 seats. We contested very good, and we got rewarded with second place, very close to taking 4 seats. So
42%. Yeah, 42% forward party. Hey, that rhymes. 42 forward, 42%.
We're in the building block days of building a united opposition, and as can be seen, we'll be running very hard and very carefully in these next elections to take down T-Soups.
Okay, Apollo. Not Apollo. Mr. Chu, I have a question for you.
Let's hear it.
Apollo has literally shown up for just about every election season since 2016 just to fail over and over again. He just runs for president, doesn't get it, quits the group, comes back. Like, he's not a serious candidate. Why are you guys sticking by him so staunchly?
Again, if anybody else wants to run for president, they are free to. It's the Forward Party's open primary season. I'm chairman. I don't endorse a candidate, okay? Teal is also running. So is Uncle Vincent. We have multiple candidates here, and more can run. I don't control who runs and who doesn't. I'm not a dictator like T-Soups, okay?
T-Soups does not dictate who runs the primary. We have Alex J. Cabot, her former vice president, throwing his hat in the ring.
Come on, be so for real. It's Apollo. It's Alex J. Cabot seriously running a campaign for fucking
I read his letter. It was
running
doodles.
a campaign.
It was made.
He's
it was
Alex J. Cabot is running to
page.
make America male again. Be so real.
One at a time.
A doodle
please.
in a page. He's the notification to the Senate and the Congress about his vice presidential pick was a doodle in a page in a badly scanned picture sent in a PDF. That's not a serious campaign. Let me tell you that.
On behalf of FTN News, I would like to recognize a member of our audience right now, former Capitol Police Chief Todd Manick. Welcome to the show.
This is my show.
Hey,
All right.
Hey.
You have no right to introduce guests.
Hey, I'm the daytime host. You can't talk to me like that. I'm the daytime host.
No, you're the overnight host. You host the 1 a.m. slot.
The Jeremy Cross show is coming near you.
Alex out here flaming me.
We can also please try to use our inside voices. We encourage a good debate, but please use our inside voices. It is 8:52
You're
at
not the
night.
lunch lady.
8:06. Please do not shout.
Shout.
John?
In the few minutes we have, do we agree to disagree?
I'm just going to say that the /treasonous pioneers are not helping this country go anywhere. We are just...
Okay.
We're like running on a treadmill right now. We are not going anywhere.
I just want to say again, I don't want to cut in here, but look at us getting blamed for doing absolutely nothing. Okay, look at the Senate session yesterday. We shot down Alpha Centurion for Secretary of Navy because he did not properly submit a Navy.
Secretary of the Navy? What is Secretary of the Navy?
My bad, Coast Guard. Whatever.
Same thing,
we
right?
approved every other nominee there, so T-Soup's administration could continue to run America. We're not strict obstructionists. We play ball, but you don't see them look at that. No, you see them look at Alpha Centurion getting shot down for fucking command of the Coast Guard, and everybody latches onto that when he didn't even properly submit a letter.
He did submit a letter. Which
I have yet to see.
He did submit a letter.
If he wants, if he wants me and every other senator who voted no to see that, he's free to send it to us. Okay?
He did send it to you. He sent you one letter that was meant as a joke, and then he sent you an actual letter outlining and detailing his plans for the Coast Guard.
Can I interject
you mean
here?
A checklist. Every other T-Soups nominee submitted a full letter detailing their qualification. That is all I asked for. That is all we ask for.
That is what he did.
And he submitted a checklist.
Okay.
That's not a letter. That's a checklist. I'm just asking you for a letter with his qualifications.
He sent a letter to Takis. Takis received a second letter.
And if Takis didn't send that to us, okay, Centurion can also just send it to us too directly. It's not like Takis is our caucus leader here.
Takis is the chairman of the committee.
Kobe's has stopped us from electing a Senate majority and minority leader, okay?
Takis is the chairman of the committee. Takis is the one who requested the letter, so that is who Alpha sent it to.
Okay.
You know, I will say, too, it is kind of true that he should have disseminated that letter to the rest of the committee.
Like, he can just send it to all of us. Like, I told Yusuf this, and I still haven't gotten a proper letter from Alpha yet. That's all I'm asking for here. Send me the letter, then, from him.
Hey, my
literally.
done.
And I will vote yes.
Okay, so you're committing.
We passed every other T-Soups nominee.
All right, so right now you're committing right now, Mr. Chu, that you will pass Alpha Centurion if you receive an adequate letter from nominee Alpha Centurion to be Commandant of the Coast Guard and promoted to Admiral.
I will look at the details and I will be sure to go over them, but I don't see why not, because that was our main gripe. Oh, and he was also calling himself official commandant of the Coast Guard when he was still in an acting capacity. I'm sorry. You can't just we're not a kangaroo court here anymore. We look at our nominees. We look at them carefully. Takis grilled Alpha for over an hour 30 and he still has the gall to do that. So
I mean, Acid Raps went on the Senate floor and said that Alpha Centauri should be failed because he talked like a woman in Noosa General.
That's Acid Raps. Acid Raps isn't even a member of the Forward Party.
That seems like a kangaroo court to me.
A kangaroo court is not blanket passing your nominees. And now you're upset that you can't get away with bad nominee quality sometimes.
Okay.
We're asking for very little here. Really.
Alpha Centaurian was chosen as Commandant of the Coast Guard by the Joint Chiefs of Staff, by the President, and by the Coast Guardsmen themselves. You are turning away a highly experienced nominee on the mere fact that he
When did I say I was permanently turning him away? I have very simple things you need to satisfy to get past me. I'm not asking for much here.
Hold on here just a second, guys. So let's calm down just a little bit. So to clarify, Mr. Chair, you are saying that if you receive the letter you have requested and you feel that the candidate is qualified under the requirements for this particular position, you will be in favor of passing. Am I understanding that correctly?
Yes, always.
Okay.
We're not asking for much here.
Okay. Arthur, would you say that it is a fair request to see the letter prior to voting?
I think it absolutely would be, and I think it was Takis' job. Takis disseminated the troll letter, so I don't know why
Takis is not the head of our coalition. He's the head of a committee, but that does not make him commander
Hold on, guys.
of the other senators who
Let me cook here. How about instead of tearing each other apart, you tear Takis apart for not fulfilling his job? That sound fair?
You know, I'm waiting to see.
I'm going to send you the letter right now.
Oh no! I want an action. Is this typed out and made by him, not just a checklist?
I don't know. This is. I asked Alpha for a second letter, and this is what he gave me. He said this was sent to Takis.
So I'll be sure to review this over the next coming days. Does that satisfy you?
As long as you commit to reviewing it fairly and giving him an actual shot, then absolutely.
Look, I have nothing against him. Okay, we're asking for a letter here.
I unfortunately have an announcement to make. I work in the morning, so we're gonna have to wrap it up here.
Amen.
John,
If what?
I also work in the morning, but I can continue if you would like me to.
Do what you can, but Doom Live is
No,
over.
I'm getting off here. I don't feel like
10-4.
talking about Roblox politics
Yes,
for
we're
another
done.
hour. So
Thank you, everyone, for
Understandable.
joining us
Ciao, John.
tonight. We will be
Ciao.
back soon after midterms. But for now,
Chao, John.
have a great night, everyone.
Soon, trademark.
Que te vaya muy bien.
I'm running for
Dios te
Congress
bendiga.
soon.
Que duermas
Bye.
bien.